What's good, my guys and whatnot? Y'all guys don't have to wait that awkward 20 seconds before my life even goes off. Because for some strange reason, every time I watch my life, when I just hit my replay, the first 10 seconds of when I'm talking are not recorded. They're actually cut off for a second. And I don't know why. So just let me chill for a few seconds before I talk about some real shit, but my real shit ain't going to be heard on the replay. But yeah, man, I'm way too fast anyways. I noticed I watched my last live stream and I'm way too fast anyways. Usually people I watch have like an introduction, some sort of, I don't know, they take it slow and easy. But my ass, hell no. For some strange reason, I go straight in. And I'm burning myself out way too fast, man. So let me slow down for a sec. Even though slowing down ain't no such thing and as this big ass Gemini Stellium is in the sky. But anyways, let me do it. Let me do my job, man. Let me do my job right. What's good to everybody watching? Today we will talk about mental dehydration and doubt. Really everything. I'm just making up a title for the sake of it. Because when I make live streams, I talk about everything. Really, pretty much everything. But I have some sort of soft title, some pseudo title. Yeah, I have a wannabe title, some pseudo title. You know what I'm saying? Just for the sake of it, just to look quote unquote professional. Just to attract people. Because the title is really important in videos. You just can't make a video with no title. You just can't make a live stream and you say, yo, we will talk about everything. Well, I guess you can. But I don't know, it seems kind of fluky, it seems kind of weird, man. It's just a little bit distasteful. But anyways, here we are. Where's my perky at? Where's my perky? There we go, there's my perky. I'm tweaking and taking medicine, I'm tweaking. No, I'm just kidding. This is just some cocomium, some, I don't know what's it called in English, or let me look this shit up. I've never heard of the turmeric. There we go, turmeric. I said cocomium. I have some turmeric, man. Some turmeric. This ain't no drugs, man. Turmeric. And in many ways, man. What's good to everybody? Happy new moon. I hope you guys are doing alright. Because this new moon energy is crazy. As I hear in airplay, synchronicity. We're having a new moon right now. A new moon in Gemini. Which means that we will have a new mental state. New thoughts. And a new way of thinking and a new way of communicating. I hope you guys are planting good seeds right now and coming up with actually new ways of communicating and new ways of talking and speaking. Or just thinking to yourself. New ways of thinking to yourself. Depending on the house you have Gemini in, you will receive or develop some sort of new thinking pattern and some new way of communication. For an example, I have Gemini in the 12th house. So with this new moon I have a new way of believing in myself. And a new way of thinking about my beliefs. Negatively, this will be a new form of doubt, a new form of overthinking, my faith energies. But positively, I have a new way of conveying my faith and my beliefs and my wisdom in a more rational type of way. I'm in many ways. Let's just dive into the actual video topic, man. Man, that felt good. I need to slow down sometimes. Yeah, guys know I'm a fire sign. I just go all in. Just like that, man. I go all in. Just like that, man. And fire signs burn themselves out quite fast, man. We don't necessarily have stamina unless we have some earth placement behind our fire. I'm very fortunate, I'm a Leo sun in the 2nd house and the Sagittarius moon in the 6th house, so I have stamina and some sort of condition behind my fire. But regular fire signs, if they don't have any earth in their chart, oh hell yeah, good luck, man. Good luck, man. You will burn yourself faster out than I don't know, man. Some sort of blade of grass which is lit on fire. Anyways, we will talk about mental dehydration today, man. Mental dehydration. What the fuck even is mental dehydration? It's a big play on words. On just lacking emotional content, right? This is what I have to piss, man. I have to piss like a motherfucker. What the fuck? I drank too much water. I ain't drinking alcohol. Alcohol is bullshit. Alcohol is straight bullshit, man. Lacking emotional content is to be mentally dehydrated. Right? Basically, in a blunt fashion, somebody who's lame as hell. But we'll get to that later. Mental dehydration. As a matter of fact, I'll be right back. Let me take a piss. There we go, pissing time is over, man. I had to take that piss when I was about to piss my pants, man, what the fuck. But water is the right keyword, ladies and gentlemen. We will talk about mental dehydration in this live stream, man. Mental dehydration, man. Y'all know the drill, man. Mental dehydration. What the fuck is my chat at? Who gives a fuck? Mental dehydration is basically a funny terminology for lacking emotional content. Lacking emotional content is to be mentally dehydrated. And if you paid attention, almost everybody's mentally dehydrated. We always talk about physical dehydration. Yeah, drink more water. Yeah, drink your water. Get your favorable water up. All kinds of shit. But nobody talks about mental dehydration, which is lacking emotional content. That's mental dehydration. You gotta understand that it's crucial to lack emotions. Because emotions keep things moving, even physically. Drinking keeps your water in your body moving, your blood flow moving. If you don't drink, your blood flow will actually slow down. And you have a harder time digesting food. And you will, in general, have a harder time living, to be exact. Because if you don't drink, you can go on without food for like 10,000 months or so. But you can't go without water for way too long. Because water is crucial for your survival, mentally and physically. Mental water is your emotions. Without water, things will get slow, things will get stiff, things will get sluggish. So always make sure you have some emotional content behind your words. And now we're going to talk about the meat and the bones, the home of this video. Emotions keep things moving. Movement is life. Without water, there is no life. You will just be a dried up, shriveled up motherfucker like a zombie. I can get shit moving in my life. I can get shit to manifest in my life. Man, you're acting like a tweaker. You're acting like a lame. You're acting like you like motion. Keyword motion, emotion. You act like you like motion, because you don't have any emotional content behind your words, behind your actions, behind anything you do, as a matter of fact. Because if you don't have water, if you don't have conviction behind your emotions, everything you do will go on deaf ears. No, it's like this, man. Imagine you're watching a comedy show, some live comedian who's performing, but the comedian has no emotional connection behind his comedy sketches. He will just read some unfunny ass sketches with no emotional involvement behind it. Nobody would fuck with that comedian. Or if you listen to a teacher, why do you think we all fall asleep in class? Because there is no juice behind the teachings in class. The teacher is most often than not somebody who's fucking lame as hell, who's just reading from a script, who's just throwing words at you with no emotional content behind it. If you pay enough attention to the subconscious manners of life, and you compare to people who make you feel like you're about to fall asleep, and people who evoke your interests, is that people who evoke your interest are people who are actually emotionally connected to what they're saying. It's like you have to mean what you say. If you don't mean what you say, which is putting emotions behind it, if you don't mean what you say, everything you do will just fall on deaf ears. Unless you're facing somebody else who's completely lame as fuck, man. But 9 times out of 10, you won't manifest some sort of traction, or you don't evoke some sort of interest in people. And this goes beyond showwomanship, or beyond being an entertainer or artist or speaker or what I'm doing right now. This goes for everyday life, man. This is everyday life, and this ain't exclusive to some artist or somebody who's some sort of performer. It goes for quote-unquote regular people too, even though it's the dumbest terminology. It goes for everybody. Because if you would go about your life lacking emotional content, you just go about your life lacking emotional content, you won't get shit done. You won't be even able to manifest friends, to be exact. Because nobody likes someone who's emotionally dehydrated. Mental dehydration is a real thing, man. This is the birth hour, the birth hour of lame people. Mental dehydration, lacking emotional content. That's mental dehydration. Because as I was saying earlier, emotions keep things moving. They keep things moving. And if you like movement, you're uninteresting. Why do you think, I don't know, dumb-ass example, let me think of the dumbass example. Yeah, things which are moving, this is not even dumbest example, this is real life. Things which are moving are by default captivating your attention. They are by default much more attractive. A moving car is much more attractive in the sense of people who will look at a moving car compared to a car which is standing still. A racing driver who's like, I don't know, driving at 10,000 miles per hour catches way more attention than a regular car driving at 50 miles per hour or so. And this ain't no pseudo shit. When we apply this knowledge of moving things, gaining more attention to the mental state, we will see that somebody who's more mentally active, somebody who's more emotionally connective, somebody who's more expressive, someone who keeps their chakras spinning, is way more attention grabbing, way more charismatic, if you will, than somebody who's just slow, who's just Imagine me right now. Imagine if I would just talk in a very slow pace. Mental dehydration, lacking emotional content. That's mental dehydration. Versus mental dehydration, lacking emotional content. That's dehydration, mental dehydration. You get it? There's a difference between lacking emotions and having some passion behind it. aka not lacking emotions, right? This is what's making you attractive. At any time you think about the times you wasn't manifesting anybody's attention, or anytime you wasn't able to get friends in some sort of social endeavor, it was when you was lame as hell, when your chakras weren't spinning. It was when you lacked no emotional conviction or content behind your words, man. This is some real shit, man. This is some real ass shit you have to really get your mind wrapped towards. Always make sure that before you're doing anything in life, going to your job, making videos, making your latest artwork, following your passions, whatever the fuck it may be, always make sure that you have some emotional connection, some emotional content behind it. Because if you lack emotional content behind it, oh, my back is breaking, no homo pause, whoa, huge pause, my back is breaking, no homo, huge pause. Because if you don't have that emotional connection and that emotional conviction behind it, you won't produce your best results. Every artist know what I'm talking about. Your best results, your best pieces of art were those in which you was the most convinced about your art, the most invested in your art. And let me tell you one thing. You cannot be invested into something. You just cannot be invested if you lack emotional connection towards it. You know what I'm saying? This is what Leos and Cancers understand, or just anybody who has a healthy emotional intelligence going on. If you're not putting your heart to it, if you're not putting your conviction behind it, it won't produce shit. You can't just half-ass it, man. You can't half-ass it, man. You just can't, man. Because if you do, you won't produce good results, nobody will going to fuck with it, and it won't gain any traction. So yeah, man, lacking emotions and feelings leads to you being unattractive, and nobody likes to juice this individual. Just know, man. Just goddamn it, know, man. Compare Steve Hawking with, I don't know, Michael Jackson. Why do you think Michael Jackson was attracting attention? Because Michael Jackson was putting his heart and soul into his stages, into his gigs, into his songs, into his albums. But somebody like Steve Hawking, man. I know I'm being funny on purpose, and extreme on purpose. But somebody like Steve Hawking, who can express some sense of emotion, ain't attractive. You get it? Beyond physical looks, it just ain't, man. Everybody remembers Michael Jackson. Let's just move Steve Hawking out of the picture because it's the dumbest example. Everybody remembers Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson has so much emotion behind his works. This is pretty much the gist of it all. And also, one other tool to hinder mental dehydration, to prevent mental dehydration, is to build comfort. Because comfort allows you to stay rooted in your goal and everything you do. Comfort is very important to develop in life. If you don't develop some sort of comfort with what you're doing, everything is for the birds as far as your skills. You could be the best speaker in the world, but if you feel uncomfortable in talking to 10,000 people on that stage, your speaking skills are for the birds right now. They just fly away like they weren't existing in the first place. So think about it. You have to build comfort. If you ain't building comfort, you won't lead to shit in your life, man. Especially if you're somebody who's invested in some sort of artistic endeavor of life, in some sort of artistic feat of life. When there's no comfort behind your works, that's it, man. It's a rap, man. It's a goddamn rap, man. It's a rap like a McChicken, man. It's a goddamn rap, man. It's a rap, man. What's my perky at? There it is. I'm getting high right now. You saw Perkins, I'm going to tweak right now. Yeah, do Perkins drugs here. Do drugs here then. I'm just kidding. It was some turmeric. I ain't doing drugs, man. I ain't no crackhead, man. I ain't no crackhead because I don't need drugs. I'm emotionally fulfilled, man. This whole video is how you need to be more emotionally fulfilled. I know we're having a new moon right now, and this is why I'm saying you need to have some sort of emotions behind your life. Especially right now on the new moon in Gemini. Because new moons are naturally debilitating, are naturally draining, are naturally unfulfilling, man. So, I command and demand you, man, develop some sort of emotions behind what the fuck you're doing, especially right now. Because we all lack emotions right now. We all lack passion right now. We all lack the sense of comfortability right now. I ain't got no time for texting right now. Sorry, bro. Let me shut down my phone, man. Always at the craziest times people hit me up with shit. God motherfucking damn it. God motherfucking damn it, man. Motherfucking damn it. What the fuck is my other news? We are, all of us are emotionally unfulfilled right now. And sometimes this could be a good thing. Because if you have too much satisfaction, you won't get to shit. You won't accumulate shit. But that's a whole different story. But let me talk about something else, man, when it comes to mental dehydration. The main reason you are mentally dehydrated is not for fun. You don't go out and say, yeah, today's a good day to fuck myself over. Yeah, today's a good day to be mentally dehydrated. Yeah, today's a good day to be a lame. Yeah, today I want to screw myself over. Nobody thinks like that. Nobody feels like that. And nobody acts like that on purpose. The main reason you're mentally dehydrated is... I'll give you some time to think. What do you think is the main reason mental dehydration comes to be in the first place? I'll give you 5 seconds. It's doubt, ladies and gentlemen. Doubt. Doubting yourself. Because doubt is what's extremely draining. Doubt is extremely draining. Doubt drives you up than more extreme than a zombie, man. Ain't nothing more draining than doubting yourself. Doubt makes all of your competence and skills disappear like that, man. Right now, I know a lot. Funny play of words, but I know that I know a lot. But if I were to doubt myself right now because I'm having a live stream, which may be uncomfortable for some people, having a live stream, having people react to you in your comments, live on camera, being in an uncontrolled environment, being unsafe. If I would doubt myself right now, my knowledge would be out of the window. It would be just... It would be gone, man. It would explode like the Twin Towers. It would just disappear like crazy, man. It would just disappear if I had doubt in my heart right now. And this goes beyond me preaching right now. This goes for everybody. If you have even a tiny grain of doubt behind your actions, your thoughts and your feelings, your skill and your competence will disappear like it would never existed in the first place. Doubt is what's causing mental dehydration. And somebody who's mentally dehydrated can't manifest shit, is unattractive beyond physical looks. That as well, but beyond physical looks. Somebody who's dry as hell, man, he or she just can't manifest. And it's all coming to be because of doubt. Doubt is so draining, it's incredibly draining, man. It's really incredibly draining how... Incredible how draining doubt is. Goddamn play of words, man. Goddamn play of words, man. My Sagittarius says, man. Goddamn play of words. So yeah, man. What's the solution for all of this? To prevent mental dehydration, to prevent you lacking emotional content. You need to dive into the root of it all, which is doubt. You need to tackle your levels of doubt by adding some faith and some conviction and some courage, some conviction about it. Because those things are the opposite of doubt. These things are the antidote to doubt as well, man. You have to do the opposite to come back to equilibrium again, type shit. But anyways, man, this is the biggest enemy. Doubt is the biggest enemy. Training yourself as far as heightening your senses and developing more capabilities will only work if you have faith attached to you, period. Me learning so much is only of use if I have enough faith to carry out my actions. And if I would have doubt beyond my actions, All the training I did behind closed doors. All the I'm going to prepare myself behind closed doors. All the sophistications behind closed doors, gone. Straight up gone. Straight up gone. Why do you think the Bible said, if you have faith in the size of a mustard seed, you will move mountains? Because it's true, man. I hate to admit it, but the motherfucker who was writing the Bible was cooking with that one. He was on Gordon Ramsay level. He was cooking. He was straight up cooking. 5-star chef, man. He was cooking. Oh, hell no, man. He was cooking. Because if you have faith in the size of a mustard seed inside of your heart, nothing will ever conquer you. Just straight up, nothing will ever conquer you. But on the opposite end, if you have doubt in your heart, everything will conquer you. Everybody's going to fuck you over. Everybody's going to give you mental back shots, man. Just everybody's going to give you mental back shots, man. Everybody will go crazy on your ass. Literally. Everybody will go crazy on your root chakra, on your ass, man. Everybody will give you some sort of back shots on your ass, man. Mentally speaking. All of you are getting some mental back shots. All of your root chakras are going to get penetrated, man. Because you don't have faith in your heart. You just have an overly abundance of doubt in your heart. You don't have you don't have a mustard seed of faith in your heart. You have a level of Mount Everest type of mountain of doubt in your heart. You have the whole Mount Everest in your heart when it comes to doubting yourself. You are an Olympic gold medalist of doubting yourself, man. You're just crazy. You're an athlete when it comes to doubting yourself, man. And doubt, as I was saying, will lead. Is somebody knocking on my door? Oh, please don't knock on my door right now. Hold on a sec. Oh my god. Okay, we straight. As I was saying, if you have doubt inside of your heart, everybody's going to get your ass. And it's going to give you mental esoteric back shots. Everybody will come for your ass, literally speaking. If you have doubt in your heart, everybody will penetrate your root chakra, your ass, man. Everybody will come for your ass and just going to butt fuck you, man. If you have doubt in your heart, and I'm not being funny right now, because somebody who lacks faith and is just filled with doubt and skepticism, an overly amount of skepticism, is somebody who ain't sure and confident and rooted, keyword rooted, in their body. If you're not rooted in your body, everybody will do what the fuck they will do to you. Without your consent, man. It's like you're getting raped, man. It's literally like you're getting raped if you have no conviction in your heart. This is the first chakra, man. Your root chakra. Your goddamn root chakra is your first chakra. It goes from your balls to your head, man. It's your first chakra. And you have to go in order, man. You can't just start here and just think yourself to $1 million. Fuck no. You have to be convinced to get $1 million. You have to drop your balls to get those $1 million, man. You can't just start here at the top. You have to start from the bottom, man. And the bottom is your root chakra, which is all about conviction. And your root chakra is calcified. Your first chakra is calcified. And if your first chakra is calcified, your sacral chakra won't be shit, your solar plexus won't be shit, your heart won't be shit, your throat won't be shit, your first eye won't be shit, and your crown won't be shit. Your receding crown chakra won't be shit, man. Your receding hairline crown chakra won't be shit if you have doubt in your heart, man. To be more specific, doubt in your balls. Or doubt in your coochie, to be more exact, man. It's not even in your heart. It's in your balls, man. It's at the lowest level. And this is causing mental dehydration. Not being sure about yourself. Not having enough confidence about yourself. And you build that with very primitive and very simple methods. Developing confidence ain't even a hard thing. I know it's easier said than done. Trust me, it's easier said than done. I even fall short sometimes. Don't look at me like somebody who's perfect just because I talk spiritual. I go to live too, man. If I go outside and shut down this live stream, I will go to live too. So never look at somebody online as perfect. Don't look at me any different as you, because I experience life too. I ain't some superhuman. Or anybody is no superhuman at that. Beyond me, man. The most wisest spiritual teacher is going through life. And life is a motherfucker. But anyways, this is the root, keyword, the root of all mental dehydration. Doubt! It is doubt! And doubt is draining. Doubt is just cutting your strength in half, man. It's like when Son Gohan from Dragon Ball was fighting Cell. He was doubting himself. Shout out to Nilo H2O, my homie. He was doubting himself. And because he was doubting himself in Dragon Ball, He couldn't unleash his full potential. He couldn't unleash his whole Super Saiyan strength. Until Son Goku from the dead, from King Kai's place, came down to earth and was like, yo, Son Gohan, you're just doubting yourself, man. If you remove that doubt inside of your heart, you can turn into a Super Saiyan 2 much more easily. If you stop doubting yourself, you will defeat Cell. And it goes like this for everything in life. For straight up everything in life. If you doubt yourself, all of your capabilities, all of your great artwork skills, all of your great speaking skills, all of your great football skills will just go away. Like they never even existed in the first place. And to avoid doubt, which is causing mental dehydration, you need to get rooted and comfortable in your body. This is your lowest chakra, your most hidden and most rooted chakra. It's not the lowest as in level of low. It's low as in it's the deepest within you of low. It's the deepest chakra within you. And to tackle your doubt, you have to go deeply within you, deeply penetrate normal pose. Scorpio, this is the rule of this chakra, Scorpio and Aries. You have to deeply penetrate yourself and see where your mishaps are. Okay, I'm doubting myself because 10 years ago from now, when I was hitting elementary school, my teachers were always looking at me as stupid because I made a stupid answer. Okay, I'm doubting myself because 20 years ago, my friends all just made fun out of me when I presented my gifts and talents. It's really something deeply hidden. Keyword, deeply hidden. It's Scorpio, it's the root chakra. It's the 8th house or the 1st house, but more like the 8th house. It's your root chakra. The roots are deeply hidden beneath the earth. Something deeply hidden inside of you is causing all of your doubt. I need you to understand something. Every human being is motivated by a deep-rooted emotion. By a specific deep-rooted emotion. By one fixated deep-rooted emotions. Everybody is specifically rooted by that emotion. And it's so deeply hidden, you don't even know that you're deeply motivated by that thing. This is why shadow work is so important. Because you have to find the thing which is deeply inside of you, which is motivating your whole life. What's motivating your whole life? It's one fixated emotion. It's one scorpionic emotion. For most of us, it's fear. For most of us, it's doubt. For most of us, it's paranoia. And I'm not here to make fun of y'all. I'm just here to point out the obvious, man. I have some doubts too, man. Keep that shit in mind, man. I have some doubts. Is somebody... Please don't knock on my door right now. Okay, we're straight, man. I'm hearing things which ain't here, man. Talk about paranoia, man. Talk about paranoia. But y'all need to understand something. I forgot what I was talking about, but let me make up a whole new point. Anyways, go deep inside of yourself, man, to see what you're rooted and motivated by. Because everybody's motivated and rooted by something. Everybody's motivated by one deep-rooted emotion. And you have to look what it is. What's motivating you? Is it fear? I guarantee it's something negative. Not because you're negative, not because you ain't shit. I'm not here to make fun of you. It's negative because this world is negative. And the people who raised us were negative. The people who constructed this world were negative. This is why you are negative. You're just a product of your environment. Because as a kid, you had no discernment. As you was coming to be, as you was coming alive, you got crafted by your environment. And your environment wasn't shit in the first place. Therefore, sadly, you ain't shit in the first place. 9 times out of 10. And who am I to talk? I ain't shit, man. You're just watching some dude growing up, man. I'm 19 years old, man. You're watching a baby growing up, basically, man. You're just watching me grow up, man. You're watching me learn as I go, man. Shout out to Luna. Shout out to, where the fuck's my chat at? There we go. Shout out to baby Buddha Luna. Yes, sir. We're all Buddhas, man. The living Buddha, man. Once upon a time, my name was the living Buddha. I changed that shit, though. The living Buddha, man. Yeah, check me out. We're all Buddhist monks, man. I shaved my hair, man. We're all Buddhist monks, man. Shout out to all of us. To all the Asian dudes, man. I'm technically Asian as well, man. West Asian, man. Asia, man. We're talking about straight spirituality here, man. Yes, sir. Asia, the most spiritual continent in the world, man. Shout out to all my Asians, man. West Asians, East Asians, North Asians, South Asians, Central Asians, everybody, man. What's good to everybody? Shout out to Luna, man. Peace to you, man. Salute. Anyways, this is why shadow work is so important. Because you have to look into your basement or into the basement of your being to see what you're motivated about. Because that thing is controlling your whole life, man. And 9 times out of 10, this is where doubt derives from. Doubt derives from you. Somewhere deep within you, there's still doubt. And you don't even know it. That's the crazy part. You don't even know it, man. It's subconscious. It's up under the conscious. The conscious is what you can see. Your thoughts and your feelings. But the subconscious is what you can't see. It's underneath your conscious. If this was your conscious, this is your subconscious, your root chakra. People demonify the root chakra online. But the root chakra is really the most important chakra. It's your safety level. Type shit. Man, who the fuck is... Oh my god. Hold on a sec. Oh my Lord Jesus Christ, man. You guys are watching what Saturn in Cancer live looks on camera. I have Saturn in Cancer. I'm restricted from privacy my whole life. Saturn in Cancer. In the first house. I'm restricted from my personal privacy. Everybody knocks on my door when I'm live. Everybody just walks into my room. Yo. Like there's no such thing as privacy, man. Like, what the fuck, man? Craziest alignment. Saturn in Cancer. I don't wish that to anybody, man. What was I talking about? Anyway, now don't worry, it's okay, the alignment is funny as hell, man. It's funny as hell, I can deal with it, man. And shit tough about my life, man, because I can handle everything, Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about, damn. Yeah, the root chakra is the most important chakra. Because if you don't take care of your root chakra, you just won't get shit together. If the first chakra ain't right, the whole building will collapse. It's what your whole life is built on. If the house is built on some dumbass, unstable piece of bricks, your whole house will collapse. This is how the minds of the human beings work in the first place. If that one deep-rooted emotion is right, if it's doubt, full of doubt, your whole house will collapse. Your whole life will collapse, right? So don't get that one fucked up. The root chakra is very important. Don't let anybody online demonify the root chakra, man. They are a demon, they don't know shit. Why am I so thirsty today? What the fuck? Your boy's thirsty as a motherfucker. Yes sir. No, I'm no longer tweaking, man. Now my throat is no longer geeking and tweaking. It's all one specific emotion, which is building your whole life. Some people may call it Lilith. Some people might call it Chiron. Not Chiron, yeah, Lilith. Some people might call it Lilith. Sophia, the black moon. One emotion, or like the 8th house. I'm more and more getting to the conclusion that Lilith is ruled by the 8th house. Some deep-rooted vulnerability. Whole different story. So take care of that shit. Take care of that shit, because if you don't take care of your doubt will bite you in the ass, man. This is why shadow work, keyword, work, do the work. Shadow work is so important. If you neglect shadow work, your whole life will be just ass, man, straight up ass, man. Shout to Luna, you said, I also see it as a bad seed. Yup, yeah, that's exactly what it is. A bad seed, which is bearing some rotten ass fruit, some dumb ass rotten ass fruit, man, which is making you lose your hairline at 17 years old or something. It's tragic, man. It's really, really tragic. And the most fucked up thing is that it's hidden. If you're not taught this knowledge, if nobody teaches you this knowledge, you will miss it for the rest of your life. And I blame school for this, I blame education for this, and I blame irresponsible parents for this, man. Not parents less, but school and education. I blame school and education for this. Because their job is to keep you educated. But they ain't keeping you educated. They're keeping you stupid, man. All I developed in school was just aggression, man. Frustration. Nothing more, nothing less, man. Just frustration and aggression. I'm a fire sign. I didn't like going to school at all, man. I think water signs even got it worse, man. Everybody got it bad, man. But fire and water signs even more, man. Everybody just has it all bad in school, man. School is teaching kids to stay retarded. Pretty much, this is the essence of school. it's not really your fault that you lack mental hydration, that you are mentally dehydrated. Because we all lack emotional content. Because we are scared to show emotional content. Especially some sort of beta males who think being stoic is some sense of masculine trait. We are scared, not we, but people are scared to show emotions. Because emotions are vulnerable. They're very easy to hurt. You just can't hurt me if I express a thought, man. Who gives a fuck? But if I express a feeling right now, you can damn sure hurt me. You can damn sure hurt me, man. And this is what everybody's afraid of. Just expressing emotions. And because you are afraid of expressing emotions, you restrict them. Saturn, you restrict your emotions. Therefore, you dried up. This goes for males and females. Everybody is, especially males, because females have an overly abundance of access to emotions. For them, it's way harder to dry up than men. Now, I'm a boss. But anyways, especially males, man. Especially males. You guys are just like taught to just fuck emotions and to be like, man, just fuck this shit. Therefore, people are afraid to express emotions, and now you just restrict them because you see them as a weakness. There we go. Emotions are seen as a weakness. But in reality, emotions are your strength. Your biggest strength, in fact. As I was saying way earlier in the live stream, there's a difference between somebody who has conviction behind his or her way of speaking, or somebody who is like unconvinced by their way of speaking. If you have emotion behind your works, you are invincible. But we are taught that emotions are some sort of vulnerability, that emotions are some sort of, I don't know, something you should hide, something you need to be afraid of, something you need to be ashamed of, type shit. This is where everybody falls short at. Indoctrination. The indoctrination of emotions being wrong. And women shouldn't preach and keep your emotions hidden. Wear a hijab, man, wear a hijab or some type shit of that, man. This is where everybody fucks up at. And falls short at, most importantly. Restricting emotions. You shall not restrict emotions. Even astrologically speaking, Saturn is very, very bad in Cancer. You shouldn't restrict your emotions at all, because this will build some sort of coldness, some sort of distance, separation, and nothing going on in your life type shit, man. Saturn, the sign of restriction, is debilitated in Cancer, the sign of your emotions. This should teach you a lesson, and this should ring a bell, man. Never ever restrict your emotions. Because if you do, you are bound to lose your hairline at 17 years old or something. You are bound to get cheated on. You are bound to lose all of your friends. You are bound to be a bum up under the street, man. If you restrict your emotions, if you just say, yo, heart chakra, take the back seat, man. Let's just take reality, let reality take over. Fuck that shit, man. Never let reality take over your emotions. Because this is the great battle. I always say life is a battle, because life is a battle. Life is a goddamn battle. We all fight. We all fight for our survival. And the fight is, the whole goal in this fight is, to never let reality, things outside of you, people knocking on your doors, spiders falling down from the ceiling, stop you from expressing your emotions, from going for your heart's desires, keyword desires. Never let reality change that shit about you. And do what it takes to develop that sense of courage. Wear crystals and gems, do some witchcraft, I don't know, style your hair, do affirmations, get some food, watch some favorite show, your comfort show, go out on a jog, do some art. Everything is allowed when it comes to you maintaining some sort of comfort. Do what it takes to remain that level of comfort. Just do what it takes, man. And don't let nobody tell you, oh, you shouldn't do that. If it's making you feel alright, and if it's making you develop a sense of courage, don't go too far with substance abuse. But if it's making you feeling alright, and if it's making you develop some sense of courage, just do it. Just goddamn do it. Everything is allowed in this world, except some crackhead shit. Besides that, everything is allowed to keep your emotions in check. Shout to Luna, you said, and then you let other people's emotions drive you, because you're ignoring your own. Right. Exactly, great point. I missed that angle. I'm glad you just brought that point up. Because if you naturally let your emotions take the back seat, somebody else's emotions will take the driving seat for you, will grab the steering wheel. If you are neglecting yourself, you will regard everybody else. You pretty much separate yourself from life and put everybody in front of you. This is some 180 degrees Satan Saturn shit, man. You're separating yourself from yourself 180 degrees away and let somebody else take over. Some Libra shit. You're putting your individuality in the back seat and somebody else's individuality is having the front show. While you are watching from a distance. While you are like, yeah, fuck my feelings, yeah, it's all about you. Now you're circling somebody else's orbit. Now your life revolves on somebody else's type of consciousness. You get it? And this is what you should avoid, man. Always avoid letting other people get in front of you. And be egotistical. Be selfish. Be egotistical. Be like an Aries, the first house energy. Be like a Leo, 5th house energy. Be like the sun in its exaltation point or in its rulership. Just never let somebody else take you over. The word nice, to be nice, is French. Nice, to be stupid. Nice means to be stupid in French, man. This should tell you everything. If you are nice, you're technically stupid, man. If you are egotistical, you yourself, you're living life, man. You are living life because life is selfish. Selfish. It's all about yourself. Because nobody else's solar plexus inside of you. You always see life from your lens. When you go to sleep and wake up, it's just you. When you go to sleep, it's just you. It's not Jesus Christ. It's not that dude you was people pleasing at the bus stop. Hell no, man. It's not that dude you was overly nice to at the bus stop. Because, go over in the line, man. You can take the front row. He ain't there when you wake up tomorrow. Fuck no, it's all about you, man. It's all about you. It's all about you. Shout out to Nilo H2O. He said, Cancer Moon here. Very important to just about acting out who I am. I'm still learning to not getting distracted by my doubt. But it's most important, right, man? And shout you out, I'm learning too, man. I am learning too. Because sometimes I fall short to doubt too. And a realization has hit my mind in this Gemini season. It's hitting my 12th house. The 12th house is the sign of doubt. Or like Pisces. It's either faith or doubt. People say Pisces are overly faithful. But some Pisces could also be overly doubtful. You guys know what I'm talking about. You Pisces know what I'm talking about. Because sometimes people misunderstand you for having too much faith. But sometimes the Pisces energies can sometimes contain doubt as well. Believing in some sort of illusion which is creating doubt. And I realized this as the moon is hitting my 12th house and the sun is hitting my 12th house right now. In Gemini season. We all overthink. And the overthinking is crucial when it comes to developing faith for ourselves, man. Especially for water signs, man, because water signs are naturally susceptible. They're naturally very sensitive. They're naturally very, sensitive towards doubt, man. And sometimes a water sign can just soak in that doubt forever and ever. Especially if you have a water moon. If you just soak into doubt once, it's just you swimming in doubt forever. Therefore, sometimes it's good to just release that doubt. To do the shadow work. To just go inside of your root chakra. And transform what you need to transform. That's the whole point of this live stream, man. Look at your root chakra, man. Why are you so mentally dehydrated? It's because you're doubting yourself. And we all doubt ourselves. Nobody teaches you to be confident. Nobody teaches you to have some sort of safety about your life. There is always something wrong with you. There is always something bad about you. There is always something you shouldn't do this about you, man. This is just the ways of the world, man. And the ways of the world shouldn't get to you. And this is my last point before I dip, man. Affirmations. Do affirmations. And affirmations go beyond just telling yourself, I am beautiful, I am confident, I am this and that. Yeah, this works as well. Don't underestimate that. But affirmations are just prayers. Worshipping yourself. Worship yourself. Praise yourself. Talk about yourself in a very good light. Ooh, that had to come out. Talk about yourself in a very good light. Worship yourself. This is what an affirmation is. Worship yourself. Because if you worship yourself, if you spend a whole lot of time worshipping yourself behind closed doors, Your subconscious mind will be formed in that way. It's a process. Never give up in life, even if you're doubting yourself right now to death. Even if you make one mistake over and over and over again right now. Ever since you're baby. Even if you're the most fucked up individual right now. Never lose patience in yourself. It's a process, it's patience. It's all about patience, baby. If you spend enough time just worshipping yourself, your mind will be structured in that way. It will override the overly amounts of doubt you have in your heart. It's all about the percentage level, babies. It's all about the percentage levels, man. It's all about the percentage level. Most often than not, a majority of your life, you've been doubting yourself. But just from now on, that you, I don't know, came across certain teachings, certain spiritual videos, you're just 2 years into fixing yourself. You're just 3 years into fixing yourself. You're just 4 years into fixing yourself. And you have to deal with 20 years plus, I don't know how old you are. You have to deal with 20 years plus of stupid retardation, man. So never lose patience, man. Never lose faith. Never lose hope. If you do it over and over and over and over again, one day you will make it. One day you will make it. I guarantee you, if you're doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, one day you will make it. One day you will make it. Because you become what you tell yourself. And if you tell yourself 24/7, always some good shit, even though it won't manifest into good results immediately, one day it will manifest into good results. Because it's a slow process. Life is a process. Life is some slow mechanism. Life ain't fast, man. Life is slow. Switch on, switch off, switch on, switch off. I'm here, I'm gone. I'm here, I'm gone. Life ain't about that type of mechanism. It's a process. It's very gradual. It's gradual. It happens very slowly, man. So, never lose patience in yourself. Keep on doing the great work, the great affirmations, the great worshipping yourself. And one day, you will make it. One day you won't be insecure no more. One day you won't have doubt anymore. One day you won't be mentally dehydrated anymore. One day social anxiety will be afraid of you, man. And you need somebody to tell you that great mechanism, that there's hope in life. Always surround yourself with people who can talk good shit into you. And trust me, in my real life, I have nobody who's talking good shit into me. But thank God for the internet. Now you can watch videos who will assist you in your journey of improving yourself. Like my humble ass, man. I ain't humble, I'm egotistical as hell behind closed doors, man. Whole different story. We ain't talking about me, man. We ain't talking about me today. We will talk about y'all for sake. We're talking about everybody except me, man. No, I'm just kidding. Me included, man. Me included. Everybody included. I doubt myself from time to time. Sometimes before I start the live stream, I sit 2 minutes in front of my tablet and think like, do I need notes? Can I go off instinct? Sometimes I for sure too, man. I admit it, and I'm not ashamed about it. Another big thing, shame. Never be shameful about flaws, because we will all fuck up. I probably fucked up more times than I won in life. Easily. I fumbled so many things, I screwed up so many things, but I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not sad about it. No, I might be, because I hold grudges sometimes, but it's not getting the best of me on the total spectrum. We all make mistakes. We all embarrass ourselves. We all fuck up. It's alright, man. Even if we're supposed to know better, we still fuck up sometimes, man. It's all good, man. That's just life, man. That's just life, man. That's just life. Shout out to Luna, man. Some real comedic ass shit, some funny ass shit over here, man. Some good shit, but also some funny ass shit. Because I don't believe in seriousness. I just straight up don't believe in seriousness. I don't. I don't believe in seriousness, man. I don't, man. I don't believe in seriousness. Because of what good is seriousness? Seriousness will just create reality, and I'm sick of reality. I don't wanna be alive. To tell you the truth, man. I don't wanna be alive necessarily. I'm not suicidal, but I don't care for life. As in, I'm not too invested into all of this shit. I don't take shit serious. Because it's Gemini season. You're not supposed to take shit serious right now. If you take shit serious too much, you will create the slow and stuck up scenario which you can't get out of. So don't take life too serious, man. Even though you appear like a mental child, like somebody who's immature, fuck that shit, man. Be childlike. Don't be childish. Be childlike. Still hustle. Still take care of your responsibilities. Just take it. How do we say it? Childlike, man. Take it childlike. Geminis know this and Leos know this, man. Some Cancers know this if they ain't too grudge like, too like all in their emotions, man. If they ain't too bitter, man. Some Cancers know this too, man. Yes, sir, yes, sir. You said as a Gemini, I agree. I love when everyone is in this energy. Same, man. I'm a Leo. I have Venus in Gemini. I love this, man. I literally love this. I have Venus in Gemini. I love that energy. Because it keeps you nice and youthful. It keeps you just well alive. Because I don't believe in seriousness. How can you enjoy life if you're serious 24/7? You just can't, man. But anyways, I think that's everything. That shall be it for today. Damn, every time I'm making a live stream, the time just flies. Time just flies, man. It's like I think I talked for 20 minutes, but almost an hour has passed. But anyways, y'all, this is it, man. This is it, my guys, my girls, and whatnot. My talking donkeys, my transformers, my messiahs, and who not and whatnot. That shall be it for today. Your boy won't be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be not here. I won't be at home. Let's just leave that there, man. Shout out to everybody who has been watching. Shout out to Nilo H2O, my homie. That's my guy. I know in real life he's my friend, man. Check him out. He's on Instagram. He draws amazing stuff, man. And shout out to Baby Buddha Luna. I thank you, man. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. It was good having you guys in here. You guys helped me to get inspired, man, with your talking points. Shout y'all out, man. Shout y'all out. Your boy signing out. And yeah, man, this shall be it for today. Goodbye, everybody. Oh.